All right, so UFC 304 has just been announced that it's going to be in Manchester in the UK, and most likely the main event is going to be Belal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards, two obviously, because the first one ended in a no contest. But yeah, let me know who you have in that matchup, or who you think is going to be the main event, if whether it's Tom Aspinall or Leon Edwards. And while you're down there, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe. Anyway, I forgot to mention it in the video, but we're like 9 off 100 subs, so I'd appreciate if you could subscribe. But yeah, Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. This is the most pointless match, maybe in UFC history. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't need to happen. It absolutely needs to happen. Like, Leon Edwards needs to fight Belal Muhammad at some point. Like, you can't. Even though I don't think it's his fault that he hasn't fought Belal yet. Like, I think Dana just hates him. Like, when you really think about it, like, why? Like, what does Leon Edwards have to lose from fighting Belal Muhammad? He's already basically beat him once. Even though, bro, I find this so funny. Bedtime MMA, every time this guy talks about the Leon Edwards versus Belal fight, it's because like, bro, everyone's saying Leon Edwards destroyed Belal. All he did was land one head kick. Like, bro, like he was clearly winning. Like, bro, he was probably gonna win a 50-45 decision. Belal like basically had nothing for him, and like, I feel like the main argument like for Belal maybe winning this match is that Belal has improved, but Leon Edwards has improved too. I mean, the guy became champion. Obviously, he beat like the second best welterweight of all time. Like, you know, Kamaru Usman. Because I just saw a post about this today. Kamaru Usman was like one fight off tying Anderson Silva for the most wins or the longest win streak. I mean, like, that's like I don't think Belal would ever beat Kamaru Usman. At least, like, even in Kamaru Usman in his peak. I even though yeah, like you can say Leonard was losing that fight and he KO'd him, but like, um, Belal couldn't even KO Usman, so that doesn't even make any sense. The guy literally just posted about how he'd beat Leon Edwards, and even in his dreams, he's beaten him by decision. Anyway, Belal remembered the boring. He has nothing. Like, bro, this guy has absolutely nothing for Leon Edwards, at least in my opinion. Um, I don't think the wrestling's gonna be an issue. Again, like, bro, Usman beat, like, no, Leon beat Usman, like, after the first time, right? After the knockout, he beat him pretty decisively. Like, I don't think Belal is gonna have like anything that's gonna be crazy. Again, he just fought two grapplers back to back. Like, I don't want to say Belal is bad because people are gonna be defending him, but like, I just don't think he has enough to do anything to Leon. Like, I think people like Leon's like aura of invincibility is actually crazy when you really think about it. Like, bro, people really think this guy can beat almost anybody, and it is almost like it is true. Like, I do think he beats basically everybody. Like, I think the only two people who can maybe beat him are Shavka and Islam, and even then, like, I don't really think they beat Leon. They'd have to beat him like in an insane way. Like, Shavkat would need to get an insane finish in like the last round. JDM's another good pick, but I think because they're both strikers, it's not really like I just think Leon is the better striker. Like, the guy is just too good at striking that I don't think Belal has a chance on the feet. And then on top of that, he's good enough at wrestling to kind of nullify Belal's grappling. So I don't really see Belal doing anything. Like, again, unless he just holds him against the fence, which I don't see him doing. If I don't know, like, I just don't think he's gonna do that against Leon. I think Leon's gonna be able to like kind of defend from that. A lot of people say that Belal is like a better version of Colby Covington, which, like, if that's true, again, Colby basically did nothing. Like, even though that was an awful performance, but like, Colby did nothing to him. Okay, like, every single bad position he was ever put in against Colby was because Leon just kind of like, he didn't really care, bro. Like, I think he took Colby down, and then at that point, like, afterwards, Colby just took his back or something. Like, he doesn't care. He's not gonna do that against Belal. Like, Belal's a bit more dangerous than Colby on the ground. Like, at least at this point in his career, I don't think Belal is gonna be able to even. I think this is just gonna be another 50-45 decision by Leon Edwards. I don't think Belal is gonna come in and have like a Sean Strickland type performance. Like, I don't think that's happening. Um. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I just want to talk more about the Manchester. Even though I barely even said anything about Leon Edwards versus Bilal, but like I just again like Leon Edwards, I just think he's too like they both have this like weird decision style, and this is what something I agree with. They both like Leon Edwards is just a striking version of Bilal Muhammad, but his style just kind of nullifies Bilal's style. I think. I don't know. Like I think the on the feet it just won't be close, and again like the takedown defense will hold up, and he probably won't get taken down by Bilal. And obviously another thing, like Leon's Edwards, he's like again in the first fight he was on his way to get a 50-45 decision, so I'm guessing it's gonna happen again, obviously, because like Leon Edwards is a lot better now, Bilal is better now as well, but I'm guessing like it's just gonna be a very similar fight. Like the only way Bilal can win would be a finish, but the guy can't get a finish, so therefore like it's just kind of like very screwed. Like yeah, I think Leon Edwards is probably gonna win a 50-45 decision if this does happen. Who knows? Maybe Leon Edwards actually goes for a KO for once in his life. Apart from the Usman fight, like that was just a Hail Mary KO though. Like even though that wasn't like a fluke KO. Like I think a fluke KO is Adesanya versus no. I think Adesanya versus Pereira was kind of a fluke KO. Like not really, but I just mean like if that fight happened 10 times, like that knockout is only working once, bro. Like if Pereira, like I don't know, it's just capitalizing off like one small thing. Like if they had to do a trilogy, I think Adesanya would not win. Like I think Pereira would KO him. But like that KO was not fluke. Like he set that up so well. The Leon Edwards KO versus Usman. But yeah. Apart from that, the Manchester card. Who I think there's gonna be like, well, not who I think. I think these people are like basically guaranteed to be on there. Like I think Paddy Pimblett's definitely gonna be on there. When was that? Like last time he fought was Tony Ferguson. I don't know what card. I forgot what card that was on. That was a while ago though. So he's had enough time to come back. I think MVP is gonna happen as well. That just makes sense. And then obviously Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. They're already like marketing it. There was someone else who said they were gonna be on the card. Or they wanted to be on the card. But yeah, I think those people are going to be on there. Maybe Ian Gary versus MVP, even though I don't see that happening. But Ian Gary versus Colby Covington. I hope they make that the co-main for the Conor McGregor card. Like that would be fire. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for that card, even though for some reason it's at 3 a.m. in the UK. Like, what? Like, bro, I don't understand how are people in the like how are you gonna watch that live, bro? Like I don't understand if you have to stay up until 3 a.m. Like the fires are gonna be miserable as well. Like that's I don't know, bro, that's just so stupid. I don't understand that at all. They should really have made it like 6 p.m. or something, especially when the Saudi Arabia cards, like they are hosted earlier. And I remember the last one was Islam versus Volk 2, the last like Saudi card. I think it was Saudi or Dubai. I don't know, bro. Like they're all the same, but they hosted it early, and that was like pretty good, at least for me, obviously, because like the main event was like finished by 8 o'clock, and now this one's starting at 3. Like, how does that make sense when it's set in the UK? Like, fighters is gonna be so tired, bro. Like, I don't know. Obviously, they're probably gonna sleep later, but yeah, that's really it. I'm excited for the Manchester card. That one looks insanely good. The Conor McGregor card actually doesn't look good at all, though. Like, I'm not. Obviously, the Conor card is good. There were some good fights I added onto it, but if Ian Gary versus Colby Covington is not on the card, it's gonna be awful. Like it looks like they're already stacking it with like some, just like kind of boring fights. Although they put Andre Feely and Gillian Robertson on there, so those are okay, I guess. But yeah, apart from that, Jacob Malkoon, he called out Bo Nickel and then he announced the fight on his page, on his Instagram. That was never happening. I don't understand why he lied about that. I don't know if I'm already talked about this, but like I don't know why he announced that. Bo Nickel clearly didn't sign that contract. He never even paid any attention to Jacob Malkoon. I don't understand. Even though I think Jacob Malkoon could win against Bo Nickel. Like at least I think that fight would go to a decision. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. All right.